के बीच। अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा, मैं दोनों का नहीं, बड़ी पास में है ना, छोटे कोई नहीं आती। एक और है।
Okay, yes, please. This side.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. This side, yes.
Because as a nation, we should be very proud. The government of India has really supported Indian cloud companies. One of the companies which was born 5 years ago is Bharat Cloud. Exactly 2021, October 7th is what we started our journey. And this journey was not possible without the support of especially the press. We are exclusively chosen this location primarily because the kind of support what we got from you and the coverage what we got, we were always encouraged. Every publication, every article which came out from the press was always very, very encouraging. Though we started off small, with your support, we have grown to more than 3,000 plus customers today. And in this growth, from the beginning, the focus has always been how do we build a nation. Me, as an employee of IBM and as an employee of Tata Group, the CP in the Control S, and my partner Padma Reddy, he has been from the Mahindra Group, Cyient and Control S. When we were working, we always thought during COVID, there is something missing for the country. What is missing is tailored solutions. India is a diversified country. If you look at India, every 150-200 kilometers, our tastes change. We have different dialect, we have different requirements. So how does technology be communicated to them was always a challenge. See, technology is a very tricky subject. It's very complex. We feel very, very uncomfortable talking about technology. So how do we make it simplified? That is how we decided that the only way we can do it is by building a cloud. And this cloud which we built was not only a basic cloud, but taking towards the looking at the AI. When we started, AI was not that popular, but even then, when we began the journey, we ensured that the technology is super simplified. Food which is not understood cannot be consumed. We all understand if you go to any restaurant which is Italian or Korean restaurant and the language of the dish, you will not understand, but you will not even feel like consuming it. Technology is more complex. The language has to be super simplified, and how do we simplify? So we started the journey, we tailored the solutions, we ensured that the small businesses, especially the SMB businesses, traders or any small dealers, everybody should be able to adopt technology. In our quest to get the right solution, we have ensured that we speak the language of the industry. That is what the success of Bharat Cloud has been. But today when we look at, for example, I'll quote one example here is when banks came into existence, banks came up and said, please put your gold and cash into the bank. But I think the adoption of the bank was very limited. Today we don't carry cash and gold with us. Why do we don't carry? Because we find it very safe. But I call that a material asset. And what is data? Today data, all of you know how important it is. Can we all imagine if you lose your phone and there is no backup to it? Especially from the press industry, phone chale gaya, backups nahi hai, it will become a big problem. So this was what we decided and how we built the solutions. Over a period of time, we ensured that the language is super simplified because data today is a strategic asset. It is not only a strategic asset, it is a national strategic asset. Why do we call data a strategic asset? Because if you lose data, it is difficult for you to retrieve the data. Why do we call it a national strategic asset? Because data is already weaponized. We all know, all of us are in a state of war. And it is not visible to our eye, but we are in a state of war. We don't know who is trying to get our data. So how do we keep a national strategic asset very, very simple, very, very safer, very, very secure? How do you do this?
100%.
And if you look at any company which is having a CTO or a CIO or a technology leaders, they know how to do it. But what about the small industries? Who is taking care of the small industries? We don't want to name the companies coming from outside, but as an Indian sovereign company, Indian sovereign cloud provider, we would want to take that ownership and ensure that the awareness and the seriousness of the data. Sometimes the data is reluctantly kept in a place which is easily accessible for somebody outside the country also. It is our job to enable and tell our industry the digital economy will grow only when there is a serious awareness and serious adoption of the cloud. So how do we do it? Now, as a nation, we all have to come together and try to do it. So the idea which came out was, how do we communicate this easily to our small industry? If you look at any technical language, they don't understand. So when we were doing a brainstorming, we caught this idea. We all, as a nation or any nation, requires clouds, rains. Why do we require rains? Because without rains, the whole farming ecosystem goes for a toss. So that is this whole mascot a new thing. That is why I started off saying today we are in making of a history. No cloud company from India or outside has really not focused much on creating a mascot which is connecting to the commoner. Every common small businesses should be able to understand what is the importance of cloud in their life. So what is the importance of a cloud in our common man's life? It takes the rain up and it drops the rain back. But how important is the rain? So what is the, I don't want to reveal the name. I think, can we reveal the name now? No? Okay. So give us a few more minutes. I'll just control myself. The name and the mascot will be coming out. We are here. I'm just giving you a brief. We will be taking many more questions. The idea of Bharat Cloud is to help the nation grow faster and grow the digital economy faster. As a sovereign cloud provider, we would want to put our efforts in communicating faster to a common business owner. Thank you so much.
Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
One group picture, please.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
This side, yes. Wait. So, थोड़ा straight करेंगे. Okay. Yes.
Every single day. So he came down. Not with noise, not with sirens, just quietly, the way help should arrive. One touch, one fix, one less thing to carry. Everyone's problem, solved by everyone's Vata. He doesn't just fix things. He stays. He watches. He connects. He carries what needs carrying. Not a mascot, a companion. Yours, Apka, Badal. Reliable, secure, intelligent. Say hello to your Badal.
मैं बहुत सारे इंडस्ट्रीज है जो टेक्नोलॉजी अडॉप्ट नहीं कर रहे, तो हम लोग कम्युनिकेट इजीली करना चाहते हैं. जो भी हमारे कॉमन सिटीजन है बादल को इजीली रिलेट कर सकता है. बादल जो हमारा इंडिविजुअल लाइफ में प्ले करता है, टेक्नोलॉजी क्लाउड जो है एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में प्ले करता है. So that is the importance of बादल in any technology और any organization. सेक्टरों को, सब सेक्टरों को, क्योंकि जो भी टेक्नोलॉजी अडॉप्ट नहीं करेगा वो प्रॉब्लम में गिर सकता है, क्योंकि AI का जो नेटिव एप्लीकेशंस जो आ रहे हैं ना, वो AI एप्लीकेशंस, जैसे कि आपको गाड़ी का एग्जांपल दिया था मैंने, वो नहीं चलेगा उसमें। AI टेक्नोलॉजी विल नॉट वर्क ऑन व्हाट इज़ हैपनिंग टुडे। हमारा ये है कि हर एक कंपनी, हर एक इंडस्ट्री जो सर उठा के बादल देखेगा तो उसको याद आना चाहिए कि मेरे को टेक्नोलॉजी अडॉप्ट करना है। तो इतना इम्पॉर्टेंट है, अगर हर एक कंपनी, हर एक इंडस्ट्री इंडिया में टेक्नोलॉजी अडॉप्ट करेगा, हमारा जो विकसित भारत का जो गोल है वो शायद पहले ही फुलफिल हो सकता है।
सर अभी तक बादल अपनी टेक्नोलॉजी कितने स्टेटों में दे चुका है और अभी बाहर की कंट्री का क्या विचार है?
हमारा ऑलरेडी 22 स्टेट्स में हमारा कस्टमर इनरोड्स कर दिया हम लोग ने। बाहर कंट्री में अभी अमेरिका में शुरू किया। पूरा वर्ल्ड में हर एक कोने कोने जाने का हमारा इरादा है। बादल जहाँ जहाँ पे है, भारत क्लाउड भी वहाँ वहाँ जाएगा। एंड नंबर 6 पोजीशन हम लोग ग्लोबली लेने का प्लान है।
टॉप कंपनियों में कितने कंपनियों ने आपका टेक्नोलॉजी लिया है अभी?
अभी तेलंगाना का 108 इज 3000 प्लस 60 में। सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट स्टार्टअप्स और बिगिनिंग जर्नी में जो कर रहे हैं ना, आज का जो लेटेस्ट टेक्नोलॉजी है AI के लिए देयर इज समथिंग कॉल्ड GPU कार्ड्स अगर यूज़ करना शुरू कर रहे हैं ना, उसको अगर स्ट्रैटेजिकली करेक्ट वे में शुरू नहीं करेंगे तो बिजनेस बंद हो जाएगा। भारत क्लाउड ही हम लोग प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं ना।
क्यों?
आसान मतलब इट इज़ ईजी, आई अंडरस्टैंड, बट हमारा जो बेस वही है, हम लोग प्रोवाइडर्स हैं, तो हमारे लिए तो वही काम है। वी आर द प्रोवाइडर। आई वुड नॉट से इजी और हार्ड, वी आर ऑलवेज कंसर्न्ड एंड वी टेक केयर ऑफ ऑल द सिक्योरिटी मेजर्स। वी एंश्योर इट इज़ प्रोवाइडेड इन द राइट वे। वो भी अगर आप ठीक नहीं है, आपको क्यों इतना बड़ा है? तो हम लोग वैसे हम लोग बिजनेस ओनर से बात करके उसको बजट्स कितना है, सर आप खर्चा क्यों करना चाहते हैं? फैंसी रहेगा बट फैंसी में मत जाओ, ये गाड़ी नहीं है, ये टेक्नोलॉजी है। हम लोग बिल्ड करते हैं, आपका पूरा नीड्स बहुत सिंपल और बहुत इकोनॉमिक सेंस में हम लोग सोल्यूशंस दे सकते हैं।
Puneet Mathur, and I head North India for Bharat Cloud. And I have been associated with Bharat Cloud from last 4 years, since the time it has started. और अभी हम लोगों ने दिल्ली लॉन्च करा है पिछले 1 साल पहले। In Delhi we have actually amassed around 1000+ clients, जिसमें 600 CA firms हैं, अपोलो हॉस्पिटल है, फेलिक्स हॉस्पिटल है और भी बहुत सारे हॉस्पिटल्स हैं। हमारी AI ML की कंपनीज़ हैं, इन सबको हम ऑन बोर्ड लेके आए हैं। एंड वी आर प्लानिंग टू रिक्रूट more than 100 people in Bharat Cloud at our Delhi office and bring in around 10,000+ customers from the entire northern region of India.
प्रोवाइड करते हैं। जैसा अभी राहुल सर ने बताया, अगर किसी के ऑफिस में एक सर्वर लगा हुआ है, लोकल सर्वर लगा हुआ है, हम उसको शिफ्ट कर देते हैं क्लाउड में, बादल में, जिससे क्या होता है उसका मेंटेनेंस उसको नहीं करना पड़ता और वो इजीली कहीं से भी अपना डेटा एक्सेस कर सकता है।
Cheer up now.
Yes.
Hip hip
Hooray!
hip hip
Hooray!
hip hip.
Hooray!
Thank you.